Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Thanks, It's Vintage with your hosts, Andrew
and Lydia.
And we are back once again at our Kenmore location, Kenmore Square, right by Fenway Park of Vino di Vino. And we are excited because today is Wine Club Day.
Excited.
I know. Part 1. That's right. We're going to be doing 2 parts for this. We will do 2 wines in this episode, and in the next episode, we will do the next 2 wines. That just helps keep us a little shorter on time. I know that it can be a lot.
Too much.
We can talk a lot. And we want to make sure that these episodes are not an hour long. It gets very difficult with some of these topics. But if we can keep it concise and shorter and easier to digest, that is what we're going to do.
Excellent.
All right. And if you have not signed up for the Wine Club, I will say that if you are watching this episode on the day of its launch, which is going to be April 30th, you still have one day to sign up and receive these wines for the May Wine Club. If you sign up after May 1st, then that is it. You will be getting the June wines. You will be prepaying for June. You will not be charged on June 1st, but then you will be charged on July 1st and August 1st and so on and so on.
But this month is a pretty good month.
Oh, these are
encourage
so exciting. I cannot wait. Cannot wait to share them with you too. I know you haven't gone through these yet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get into it.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's do this. Wine number 1. Are we ready?
Yes.
It is Giannitessari's Brut Alpone Blue Durello. This is so much fun. Now, here's a question for you. Have you ever had a sparkling wine from the Veneto region that is made like Prosecco, you know, the tank method, but isn't Prosecco?
I have, but not this. Definitely not this.
Yeah.
Nothing from this region.
This is fun. So let's just start off right off the bat with who is Giannitessari. Giannitessari is Giannitessari. And he basically took his name and put it together as Giannitessari. And that is the name of the winery.
I mean, it does have his full first name, Giannitessari.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he squished it together. And so that's, so his name is Giannitessari. The name of the winery is Giannitessari, all one. So kind of a interesting way, I guess, to do it. But he is making some excellent wines here in Veneto. He is specifically in the Alpone Valley in Veneto, so in the province of Verona. And the specific sub-appellation he's in is called Durello, which is part of the name of the wine. The grape is Durella.
Durella.
Yes, Durella. And it's not just Durella, it's actually over 85% Durella, and then the rest of it is Garganega, because this area of the Veneto is just next door to Soave, which is where we know...
Which I love dearly.
We know Garganega from, so... But yeah, and he makes this in the... basically in the tank method. I know. And the first time I smelled this was surprising, because when I was told it's made like Prosecco, I did not expect that it was not going to smell or taste like Prosecco. But I should have known, because different grape means not going to be exactly the same.
And 2 grapes as opposed to 1. So
right.
There's even more complexity, really.
I mean, this is definitely not going to be that super bright, fresh, orchard strewn fruit kind of like driven Glera grape. This is definitely got a little more complexity to it, and that's what's really cool about it.
There's a lot of savory on the nose, which is really fun.
I know. It's like there's beautiful minerality, and I think that comes from the Garganega specifically.
Do you know what the percentage is?
It really want to say it's 85%.
Oh wow.
Durello. Durella, and that leaves 15%. Garganega. But Garganega is a pretty distinct grape. I mean, it's gonna leave an impression.
Yeah.
So yeah,
but
really
there's
cool.
Like an undertone of hay or something going on. It's quite interesting.
Yeah, it's very citrusy on the note. Very lemon driven. Very lemon driven.
And lemon blossom.
But the cool thing is,
But there is a sweetness. There is a core of sweetness in there.
On the nose?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It feels a little pearish.
Which is going to be fun because when you give this a taste, it is not sweet. It is bone dry, baby. I mean, we say it's brut, but it presents on the palate in a very, very dry fashion.
That's gorgeous. Wow.
Right?
That's really fun.
Oh, that's refreshing.
I could drink that all day.
Like, that is a summery wine. Like, this is a patio sipper. You know, there's a lot of sparkling wines out there. I know we love sparkling wine. That's a patio sipper. That is what that is.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
What a find, Molly.
I know. So the story behind this one and how this got into the wine club this month is that this was part of what I ask all of our reps to do. I give them very specific instructions. I'm like, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm trying to find, right? And with this wine club, as everyone knows, the hallmark of it is off the beaten paths, varietals, styles, and regions. What is crazy about this is that Molly really hit multiple check boxes here. Some of these are hitting one check box. Some of these are hitting multiple checked boxes. And this one was multiple. I had never heard of the appellation or sub-appellation of Durello. Never heard of that. I had never heard, Durello. This is the confusing thing. The grape and the sub-appellation are one letter off. So never heard of Durello as a grape. Never heard of Durello as a region, as a sub-appellation. Never heard of that at all. Did not know that this was even a thing. And Molly didn't know either. She actually told me the story of how she was in London and on a trip, or somewhere in the UK on a trip, and she was basically she ran into somebody, I think at a bar or something of that nature, maybe a pub, and that she had been conversing, and that they were like, oh, I work in wine importation here in the UK, and then they're like, oh, basically introduced her to this wine. They're like, have you ever heard of this? And
yeah, what a find.
Then turns out in their book,
good.
in Vineyard Road's book, is this incredible, super delicious, super fun sparkling wine. So I would actually not say that this is for Prosecco drinkers. It doesn't.
No, I don't think so. I think it's, first of all, the savory quality is going to throw Prosecco drinkers, but there's just much more going on.
Yeah.
And the minerality is quite extreme.
I would say that
it smells like oysters to me.
It does.
In a small way.
And I put on here that it would pair well with salty fried oysters. Yeah.
Oh, that would be good.
And this is really cool, actually. I think that this is a wine that really would do well with, say, anybody who's a Soave drinker. I think is going to like this. Yeah. There's a lot of similarity in terms of its notes. I think that if you are if you like mineral-driven wines and you like bubbles, I think that those two combined are really what this is going to give you. So if you're an Etna Bianco drinker, you're probably going to like this.
Yeah.
If you are
Albarino drinker,
you're probably going to like this. Even if you're a Chablis drinker, you might like this, actually. It's not going to be, don't take me saying if you're a Chablis drinker that's going to drink like Chablis per se, but
not quite, but definitely the same kind of minerality.
Yes. And if you're a Chablis drinker who likes Chablis that has been aged on the lees a little, there's something about the texture and flavors from this that kind of reminds you of it. Yeah. But absolutely beautiful wine, like absolutely gorgeous. And I should also say that it is growing in volcanic terroir.
Okay.
In Italy's Monte Lessini region. This is the thing that always confuses me about Italy. There's like region on region on region on region. And I know people will say that about other wine growing areas in Europe, but it's just not the same in Italy. It's like, there can be like, I don't know, I'm exaggerating, but
to Spain,
40 names on something.
Yeah, it goes way down the ladder. It's very hard to learn, guys.
Yes, Italy is the hardest.
Well, yeah, simply the fact that there are dozens of names for one grape.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
in every different region, every different
Crazy.
sub-region. Oof.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. This is fun. This is a really delicious wine. I think this is something that people are really going to love.
The fruit is actually coming out more now in a way it wasn't initially. It's just very elegant.
So I've got some other little facts to share about this, which is that Durello is actually a native grape to this region. So it is a grape that a lot of people have never heard of, but it's an ancient indigenous white grape variety. And it loosely translates to tough or hard, referencing the thick skin of the grape and its exceptionally high acidity, making it perfect for sparkling wine.
Very good.
Yeah. This is just a beautiful wine. This is just a gorgeous, gorgeous wine.
And it is truly unique in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
It's a weird blend.
I had never heard of this grape before.
The Prosecco method, not from Prosecco region.
Right.
Well, technically it's within the Prosecco region, I guess, but it's its own region.
It's in the
overarching
region that houses Prosecco, right? It's the next door neighbor to Prosecco.
Yeah.
But it is, you're right, it's not Prosecco, but it's in the same area.
But it's complex, mineral driven.
Super fresh, super yummy.
Versatile as well. You could pair that with a lot of things, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even something like goat's cheese.
Ooh.
Like Alpine, salty, tangy cheese.
Yeah, I would
really
agree.
Fun.
Oh, creamy risotto would work with this too.
Yeah, actually, that would work really well. Leek or summer peas or something.
Ooh, we're getting some fun pairing ideas. I know.
Hungry.
Right? Did you have breakfast? Because you saw me.
I shouldn't be hungry.
You saw me wolf down like a snack before we started all this. So this is fun.
Yeah, I'm really happy with this.
I think that anybody who is in the wine club is really going to enjoy this. I think it is a super delicious wine. It's unique. It's fun. It's great on its own. It's great to be paired with. And it's just something you don't come across every single day. So I'm hoping that everybody who is part of the May Wine Club will enjoy this one.
And talk me through the mood pairing.
Yeah. So
I like that.
The mood pairing is watching Knives Out.
Because of its pointed minerality?
Pointed minerality, and it's not what you expect. Because Knives Out, I mean, anyone who's watched it, and we can all have our own opinions on it, but this was my opinion. That's why I put it down, right? It was not the whodunit movie I thought it was going to be when I saw the commercials. Like, I thought it was going to lean super into the comedy.
Right.
And you would know, like, who did it, right, already. It wasn't going to be, like, super hidden. But Knives Out was actually such a good movie that it wasn't so driven into the comedy that it was like you lost the plot of it being a murder mystery, right? And you actually did have a surprise at the end. Like, now looking back, I'm like, oh, I should have known who it was the whole time. But when you're watching it in the moment, it's like, I did not know. And actually, the real telltale is Terrence didn't know. If my husband doesn't know, he catches things very quickly all the time.
Yeah.
He doesn't catch it. Then I know it's a really good mystery. All right. Let's move on.
Okay.
To wine number 2.
I'm excited.
All right. Here we are with wine number 2, and we are now in Portugal. So this is our white wine in this month. This is Luís Pato. I think it's Louis.
Pato.
Is it?
Probably.
Pato.
I would assume.
Luís Pato Maria Gomes, 2023 vintage. This is a cool one. So this is actually another winery. It's named after the winemaker, Luís Pato. He is a legendary figure in Portugal who basically became the king of Bairrada. Now, if anyone was in the wine club last month, we had a red from Bairrada, different winemaker.
Yeah.
But Luís Pato is the individual who really made this region.
Yeah.
So when we say, like, the one who made this region, think of it in the context of, say, like Robert Mondavi, Napa Valley, right? It's not that no one was there beforehand, but the region really didn't become what we know it until that person came in. And usually these regions, when they have a winemaker like that who ends up really shaping the region, it's because they're not doing it by themselves. They are going to the other winemakers and assisting them in one way or another. They are providing the structure, the resources, the knowledge. A lot of it does come down to knowledge, how to work the land, maybe the best that the land can be worked with, or what grape varietals do well there.
Yeah.
That's a big one. So there are a number of winemakers who have a claim to fame, many of whom are no longer with us, unfortunately. And that's because they shape these regions by having the best knowledge and sharing that knowledge and know-how with all of their fellow winemakers around them. One of the reasons that I think we all love wine is because it's a communal thing, and that even starts with winemaking. The best wines, best regions, this is what happens. They don't see themselves as like so staunchly competitive against one another that they can't help each other out.
And a lot of classifications have their own systems built in where the winemakers all meet up and share knowledge.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
So this is from Bairrada, Portugal, and the grape itself is actually a grape called Maria Gomes.
Gomez?
Or Gomez. Yeah, probably Gomez.
I don't know.
I should know this. I should know this as someone who's part Cape Verdean and grew up with Portuguese speakers around me. Like, I should know.
Oh, but this is.
Isn't this fun?
Oh.
Yeah. This is definitely going to be a warmer weather style. Oh, wow. That is beautiful.
Like star anise on here.
Yeah. Beautiful floral tones, too. Very bright, like almost jasmine-like.
It's more like fennel, actually, rather than star anise, but that sweetness is there. That's really nice.
Yeah.
And obviously you're smelling minerality, you're smelling even more florals than the sparkling, which makes sense if it's had a bit more warmth and a bit more time.
Oh, wow. That is super delicious.
Ooh.
Oh, so yummy. Like, it's light, but it's not like super crisp. You know what I mean?
Wow. Ooh.
Yeah. Like, there's a little bit of texture.
There's a lot of intensity on the palate.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's dry and juicy at the same time, which is really nice. The other thing that's actually good to know about this is, this is a winemaker, like I said, who shaped this region. Something that he does, and he does it with this wine as well. So this is a very like floral, aromatic, wine, and it's just. You tell me what you think. I think it's gorgeous for what it is, right?
It is gorgeous. It's confusing me though. Like the thing that lasts, I can't describe.
It's
It's very intense in a really fun way.
So fun. So fun. So one of the things to note about this is that with this wine, with all of his wines actually, and this is really key to how the wine can come out, as we know, is that he utilizes something called a two-picking method. Basically, during harvest, he picks part of it early, mid to late August, to capture sharp, vibrant acidity, right, in the grapes, followed by a second picking a couple of weeks later to harness the more ripe, tropical, floral flavors. And I think it's those two combined.
That's probably what it is.
It's creating this in its unique form, where it is
really quite special.
Truly special, yeah. Truly special. So it's bright, it's youthful, but it's also got structure to it and depth. And for a wine that is from an area of the world that is not fully explored like its neighboring countries in its continent, I mean, we're all over Spain and we're all over France and Italy and Germany and even places like Austria, way more than we are on top of Portugal. Portugal is starting to get its due, but this shows that there are people there who truly know what they're doing and that the wines are still incredible value.
Do we know anything about the soil
So
this is from?
I didn't find a ton about the soil, did I? Yes, I did. I did have it. I know I took so many notes here. So the soils are clay limestone soils. And
Okay.
Bairrada is coastal. So like they're getting a lot of cooling maritime influence from the nearby Atlantic Ocean. So sandy vineyards as well. So there's like a sand with a clay limestone.
I think it's the clay that I'm experiencing. I'm putting all these things that are floating in my head to the
Piecing
test,
them
but
together.
I think potentially that's what I'm getting.
Yeah. Yep. And also, just so everyone knows where in Portugal Bairrada is, it's actually situated just west of the Douro region, nestled between the mountains and the Atlantic Ocean. So,
It's warm, but it has cooling influences.
yeah. Well, and that's the cool thing about Portugal is that because it's a slim country, you're not really getting a ton of areas where it's really shielded from that Atlantic influence. It really has to be behind a mountain.
The mountain range. Yeah.
And if it's not behind the mountain range, it's not going to get that. I mean, even valleys in Portugal still get that influence because the wind just travels right down the valley. So you don't get a lot of shielding, but that's Portugal. That's what's cool about it.
There is one region that's like fully protected.
Ooh, good question. I'm not
It
entirely
produces
sure.
most of the bulk like fortified stuff. Not port.
Not port.
The other stuff that they produce. It's
Oh.
all the stuff that gets turned into like brandy equivalents and things like that. I am not remembering.
You know what? This is why I have a laptop here. We're going to look this up super quick.
Okay.
So it's not port, but it's the other fortified.
I want to say Tejo. Am I just making up a name? Oh, it's early, guys. My brain's not quite working yet.
So you are speaking of a correct region. There is a region Tejo. And let's see. So it looks like we have the Douro Valley, which is where port comes from. We have Madeira, which is the island, right? That's much further south. Setúbal Peninsula, which is located south of Lisbon, literally just south. That's actually south of Tejo because Tejo is inland from Lisbon. And then you have Carcavelos, which is west of. So Carcavelos is probably the area you're thinking of, which is inside of Tejo.
Possibly, yeah. Okay.
Yep. So that would be where you also get fortified wines, and they're not. For anyone who's not aware and doesn't know port and doesn't know Madeira from the island of Madeira, port from the Douro Valley in the north of Portugal. But there are these other fortified wines that they do make there that almost never get to the United States. Like these are localized fortified wines, and they do not drink like the ones that you know. They do not drink like port. They do not drink like Madeira. They are made as a fortified wine, but they are using different grapes. They are using different techniques. They are not going to be the same thing. So if you go there, try it. Like, please.
Yeah.
Portugal's an amazing country, and everybody should visit and try and explore. And I know, I really want to get there too, but
I haven't done Spain or Portugal.
Instead, I'm heading to London, and I'm not upset about that.
I mean,
I'm about to go to London next week, and I'm not upset.
So much fun.
So, but yeah, this is super yummy. This is super delicious, and I would say that if you are a Albarino drinker, I think that this is definitely up your alley.
So.
If you like anything that's a bit more aromatic, you'd probably enjoy this as well. I said that this would be great with spicy garlic prawns.
Yes. Yeah. That would be really good.
Yeah. And for the mood pairings for this one, I hope nobody's laughing while they listen to me.
I just did.
I said watching Mamma Mia.
Why not?
But you know what? It's got that coastal vibe to it.
Absolutely.
That reminds me of the same kind of style you get from Greek wine. So if you're if you're a Greek white wine fan, you will probably also like this as well.
Yes,
there is
that's
something very similar stylistically to these two.
Okay.
I think that you would really enjoy that. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
These are both very exciting wines.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now we're going to have to get into the next two wines.
Excellent.
But we're going to do that
tune in next
on the
week.
next episode. So I hope that you are all enjoying these wines. I hope that you have found this information really useful. And of course, if you're a part of the wine club, you can always reach out to me and see if, there's any way to get a little more. If something is really, truly
speaking to you
and you're like, that is what I want as my summer wine. I think that we often forget that ordering a 6-pack or a 12-pack of wine is something that you will have for the next month or two, right? As a everyday drinker, especially during the summer months when you might be entertaining a little more.
Yeah. Always good.
Always good to have. Always good to have. I generally do that as well. I generally have a 12-pack of something that is just so great and universally loved and delicious, and I want to share with everybody. So if these are speaking to you, let us know. Let us know that you love them.
Yeah.
Also put it on Instagram. Tag us. We have an Instagram account. Tag us at the Thanks It's Vintage Instagram account, or at VDV Select,
or at any of
the Vino Divino stores. Tag
Lots
any
of
of
Instagram
us,
accounts.
right? We have a lot of Instagram accounts, but tag us. All right. Till next time.
All right. Cheers.
Oh no, empty glass.
No, I already got rid of it.
It's okay.
Sorry.